wanted to give you an update on everything that happened with my insurance, bless you, sweetheart, the Suboxone and everything like that. And also I have good news. So I'm gonna share all of that with you. So first of all, obviously first of all, what I wanted to say is thank you, because I put up that video. I was obviously in a very bad place. I was living with fear that I wasn't going to be able to get my Suboxone, and you guys were really there for me. And I am just so thankful. I'm so thankful, so appreciative, and I feel so loved. And please always remember that I will be there for you too. So if you ever are going through anything, just get in contact with me, and I want to be there for you as well. So thank you so much for being there for me in my time of need. I got so many phone calls from my friends from YouTube that had my phone numbers, and I felt so like, okay, I'm gonna get through this. Now, one of the phone calls that I got that day was from Nicole from Real Talk Recovery. And Nicole told me something that I hadn't thought about, which is the fact that I could get the generic version of the Suboxone. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking that because I didn't have insurance, that I couldn't even by law buy the prescription. I'm telling you, man, when I get confused, when I get anxious, I get very confused. I can't think, I can't flow. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm not going to be able to get Suboxone at all. But Nicole called me and she said, you can get the generic. Just have your doctor change it to the generic, and then you can get this app. She has a whole video on it. And that really took me down a notch. And then, so now let's fast forward. The next morning I wake up and I'm feeling scared that my insurance isn't going to begin until October 1st, and I'm not going to be able to do talk therapy. And part of my recovery is talk therapy once a week. So I'm freaked out about that. Anyway, I call United Healthcare. I give them my name, and the very nice lady, she goes, okay, and can I have your member number? I say, I don't know what my member number is. That's the problem. And she said, all right, so what's your social? I give her my social, and guess what? Nothing comes up, nothing. They have me, but they say that my insurance ended. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. So I hang up and I call New York State of Health, and New York State of Health says, listen, we know that you signed up. We know that all of this and everything like that. If there's a confusion or anything like that, we'll be able to get it sorted out. Pretty much just reassuring me. So I call United again and I'm like, listen, can you spell my name a different way? And then I give my address instead of my social. And guess what happens? I pop right up. So they give me the number, my new member number. I call the pharmacist. I get everything sorted out, taken care of. And I'm like, whew, good. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this was a sign. I believe in signs. I believe in that the universe tells us. I believe that this, the spirit, the Lord, I believe in all that stuff. And I'm like, for it to get messed up. So my last name is Arabic, and it's spelled kind of weird. And like, when you're translating a last name from one language to the other, it's really weird because sometimes like you misspell it. And that's what happened. I misspelled my own last name. And in addition to that, they didn't even have my social connected to my account. I'm like, that's really weird. That's a sign. That's a sign that something that I need to like back up. So this is the good news that I have for you guys. So I got myself down to 2.5 milligrams. So what that is in an 8 milligram script. It takes me 3 days to finish one script. So I'm very happy for myself. I think that that's the good things to come of it. And I know that I said that I wasn't going to share these things, that I wasn't going to share the next time that I decided to taper, the next time that I wanted to quit or anything like that. But I feel that it's okay that I share that, because, it's been a few days now and I'm already feeling good. I'm already feeling that things are, I'm already feeling that the taper's working, and that I'm feeling better from being tapered. So I apologize for not putting up a video sooner, but I was still kind of adjusting to the taper and not really feeling good at all. But that's what's going on. So I just wanted to, again, just apologize for not saying anything sooner, but I wanted to make sure that I could do the taper, and I wanted to feel better and just be happy and not, emotional or anything like that during it. So I took a couple of days off, and I'm going to post it now. I appreciate everything. I love you guys so much. You guys are just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.